glasses.
All right. Wow. Quality is not good.
Nope.
Let's see if we can change this around. Where's Travis Kenley with the technical support? All right. Let's see. What is everyone up to? What's going on? Can we get a mic check as well? Sweet, sweet.
The sound is crystal clear. The video is not.
Is the video clear for you guys, or is it?
Oh, you know what? It looks slightly better on the phone.
Okay.
Slightly.
Oh no, JDQ, what's up? Barbarossa's still here. Zach, Sozo, thank you for being here, Sozo.
Yeah, kind of fuzzy. I think Zach is forgetting how bad 2001 dial-up video was, because this would have been like the best.
David, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a way to change the quality of the video, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Not that I'm seeing, anyways. I was in first grade. Dawn says, "Hope you're safe and won't get stuck parked." That we are actually shut down because of the storm. We were trying to get over to Utah, but it didn't work.
Yeah. But we shut down before the weather made us shut down.
Yeah, before we had to.
But the agent that we are working with is always very understanding, and this was kind of a load that he was like, whenever you guys can get it there, they just need it there at some point. So he was like, yeah, go ahead, shut down. Monday will be fine. So
is Wyoming closed?
No. So when I was checking all the weather last week and this week, apparently Wyoming is perfectly clear now. But there's just this storm that was running up from the top of Texas up to Illinois. That's just shut 70. Well, 70 is not shut down, but a lot of it's still completely covered by snow and ice, and we just didn't want to play, or I don't know, roll that dice today and end up shut down on the interstate.
I tried, guys. I can't figure out a way to increase the quality of the video.
That's all you get.
That's all you got. Let's see. Yep. Best we can do. I'm still looking. I'm not giving up yet.
Surprisingly, though, this is the first time that we've taken this load and had to shut down for weather.
Maybe more late. Maybe you're right, Sozo.
I don't know. It's already pretty lit up in here, but it does look really dark in the
Clean your lens. It's the computer lens.
Is it?
It's clean.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. Just streaming on a laptop, I don't know. That's the best quality it's gonna get, I guess. The light did not hurt. Yeah, we'll see. Right, where's Sozo?
I don't think it looks that bad on the phone, but I guess if everybody's who was it? Zach? Was it Zach? No.
That said dial-up?
No. Who posted that they were watching it? Oh, M-Otter?
Yeah.
so that he was going to watch on the TV. So this probably looks terrible on there.
Charger says, snow tire boots that you talked about the last video, are they one-time use? Would you recommend them for a four-wheeler? So they're not one-time use if you use them properly, but sometimes they put chain-up laws in effect, and there's not enough snow or ice packed on there, so you hit the road, and it kind of tears them up. They're fabric. So if used properly, they are multi-use, and they do make them for cars as well. Whether I would recommend them for cars or not depends on where you live, really, and how much snow you're driving through.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of places like Colorado and Wyoming just require snow tires on cars, right? When chains are required on
Yeah.
trucks.
Yeah, there are certain times where you have to have either snow chains or snow tires on personal vehicles as well.
So, I mean, if it were just a car and I were living in an area that gets a lot of snow, I'd probably just invest in a good set of snow tires. And
Right.
my parents did, and they live in Virginia, and they don't get that much snow where they live, but they did think it was a good idea to invest in some snow tires for the Odyssey. May it rest in peace.
So they're sending you tech tips. I saw it come through.
On Discord?
Yeah. What is the difference in the I'm assuming that's Landstar divisions, like Ranger, etc.? From my understanding, back in the day, it used to be a lot different. Like Ranger could only work off of like a Ranger board and Inway and stuff like that, but now it's all together. It's just like different divisions, same company. Really, the only one that's different is the Landstar Express America is like the straight trucks and things like that. Let's see. Looks pretty clear. Okay. So on the video that we're seeing on the actual computer screen, it looks decently grainy. It's like if you dropped it down to like 480 on a YouTube video, if the internet's not doing very well, but maybe it gets better on the actual broadcast. But
yeah, I guess we just need a whole lighting setup in here.
yeah, right. Eventually.
Yeah, I mean, we have that light for the GoPro,
Yeah.
but other than doing some like off-camera lighting, I don't know.
Right. So what is everyone else up to? Anybody out on the road getting shut down because of weather as well? Yeah, it's a little grainy. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I can't change it anymore. On the other streaming platform that we use, you can set it to like 720p, but I couldn't find anything on this.
Oh, is that the difference?
Yeah, I think so. I tried. Let me keep clicking buttons.
I don't know. Sozo said to ignore them.
I like it. Good tech tip. Just ignore it.
Exactly. Just ignore it. It'll be fine.
Good job.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe we should use StreamYard even if it's just us.
I guess.
If the picture quality was so much better.
I was supposed to go to Maryland, but they changed that, thank goodness, and now I'm going to stay in Wisconsin. I'm sure it's going to get cold up there. Driving through Missouri, headed up to Iowa. Yeah, we were supposed to get through Missouri, but we ended up in Indiana.
Are you on 44?
Yeah, true. Yeah,
but 44 wasn't looking great earlier.
Yes, so remember they're on the road, not excuse me, not in the studio.
Yeah,
that is very true. Just like the people in the actual videos, invite me in. On the actual videos, they're talking about like you can hear the engine sounds and stuff. But like, look, if you're watching a trucker's blog, you're gonna hear truck sounds. Barbarossa said, "Hey, invite me in." So we're streaming on YouTube's app. You can't do multiple parties on there. We would have to have set it up to do StreamYard. 61 is where he's at. Zach says, appreciation for the Discord. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Barbarossa, thank you for the $5. Thank you. Yeah, the Discord's turned out to be a pretty good resource for anyone trying to like make the jump from a mega carrier over to something more owner operator. And I don't know, we got a lot of characters, a lot of different personalities and things. It's good. It's turned out way better than I expected. Okay. Triple J says a lover of trucks and trucking. Due to eyes, can never drive. Understandable. Worked on more the basement remodel for this house we're flipping. At like on paper, flipping houses sounds pretty fun, but
It's a lot of work.
man, even unloading those cabinets or just sliding them to the front beat us up. I can't imagine doing all the work to like demo and rebuild
Well,
a
and
house.
even just the bathroom remodel that we had to do before we sold our house wasn't even that bad, but it was so much work.
Yeah, I learned how to put down the it's not Pergo. Whatever the vinyl
They, like,
flooring
click together.
laminate. Yeah. Learned how to do all that.
There's some name for that, but yeah.
What is the best looking cab over you've seen? I don't know, man. Cab overs have a weird spot for me. Like, I hate them, but then sometimes they're so ugly that I like them. I don't like them like super stretched, but like a drop bumper and some nice wheels and stuff. I do dig them.
Do we want to talk about the fuel discount difference?
What is that? How's Landstar's fuel discount compared to Prime? Yeah, I mean, if you have the info, if you want to.
I mean, I can get out my book where I did all the math.
I mean, just a rough.
So I did an 8-week comparison of our first 8 weeks at Landstar to 8 weeks from like the springtime. So when we were doing really well at Prime, just to look at not just like income differences, but also expense differences. And I want to say it was a 2% difference in the fuel discount when you looked at them apples to apples. And I think one of the biggest things that Prime does have, even though you don't spend a ton on DEF, but that discount on DEF was nice. But Landstar's discount is pretty similar. They are very TA, Petro, and Loves heavy. Not a whole lot of discount at Pilot Flying J, but we're okay with that. But it's pretty similar. I think it was about 2.5, 3, maybe 3% difference.
But the real big difference is how much you get on the fuel surcharge. It was about a 60% increase.
Well, no, I think it was more like 45.
45, yeah.
But still, I mean, it was like almost double.
Nomadic Brit, what's good? Young sir. I know he's not talking about me.
It's me. I'm the young boy.
Oh, you said and ma'am.
Well, that makes me feel old.
Hey man, leave politics out of this. We don't really do politics in our YouTube channel or Discord.
Sozo asked something.
What did Sozo ask?
Who Nomadic Bird is?
He does tanker for your Schneider IC, right? Yeah. Nomadic Brit. Bengals or Ram? I don't watch any sports ball. I have no teams.
Bengals or Rams?
They are football teams.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad. But those aren't even like, I don't know. Those aren't teams that I grew up with.
Right. 10 count. What's up? When is Liz going to drive and record and chat? I don't know. Ask her. It's not a huge deal. If she wants to be on camera, the camera's always up there. If not, I don't care.
One of these days I'm going to have to figure it out, setting it up
Yeah.
doing that while I'm driving, but it's just like I get in the seat.
Do it before you start driving.
I know. Well, I know, but I'm just saying it's like I just get everything set up to. I don't know. I've been trying to listen to more books on tape while I'm driving, but I like a good podcast. I just get driving and forget all about
Riding with
videoing.
Kev. What's up? What's up? Yeah, she's not into the grab the camera for a quick clip just yet. I don't know if everyone continues to pester her about it, maybe she will. Who knows?
I just feel like we're up at the same time so often that it's like I don't know. I feel awkward about talking to the camera in front of you. What am I going to talk about?
Yeah, as you listen to me talk to the camera all day.
I know. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't figured it out.
The YouTube thing was kind of my it was my idea to start and run with it. It was never really like Liz's thing. She just kind of put up with it for a while, and and here we are. So I don't know. Maybe she'll grab the camera more often. People do like to see a woman's point of view on the trucking with the pros and cons.
I see the people with hundreds of thousands of followers and they're women and go them. Not like that's great, but I don't know. I've seen the darker side of YouTube comments with women in trucking, and I'm not a huge fan. So.
That's the other side of the thing. Like, yeah, you guys, want to see Liz drive and stuff, but there's a lot of like negativity for no reason as well, and that's not everyone's thing. It doesn't bother me. I just let it roll. But
I'm sensitive. I can't take the negativity.
No, maybe I'll set the camera up and have her.
I mean, I'd like to, but yeah, it just hasn't been
why
up
is
on my
there
radar.
Spam bots in the live as well?
Lots of spam bots.
Ross is here. Man, is he on time? We started 18 minutes ago, sir.
He's more on time than Travis was to the live.
To his own live.
His own live.
Oh, that's funny. That's great.
Yeah, I'm a sensitive soul. I can't take it.
He's on Ross time. That's it right
That's
there.
True.
Absolutely. He's definitely on Ross time.
I think my mom always referred that to island time.
Yeah.
She was always on island time.
So the other big news, I don't think it's going to end up in a video, not yet, until we figure out what legal actions we're going to have to take. But we got hit in the truck yesterday while we were attempting to pass a truck. He decided to use his truck as a weapon and run his trailer into the side of our truck, and then tried to flee, but couldn't get away with a blown tire. So that was fun.
Yeah,
we dealt with that.
I was asleep and rudely awakened.
Yeah, not for long.
Not for long. But we contacted the proper state troopers, and they're like, well, if he'll ever stop, we could send somebody out there. And luckily he did finally pull over, and they did send somebody out there. So that was great. Shout out to the Virginia State Troopers. Never thought I'd say that.
Right.
Coming from a car background, never thought I'd say thank
Western
you to them.
Express. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Western Express.
No,
it was a
like
local company. It was a W9.
Yeah. No.
Flatbed.
No Swift drivers. No. Nothing. nothing like that. Just somebody very impatient and angry.
Yeah, and so we have dash cam, and we had the GoPro pointed to the side to catch the DOT and catch his face while we were driving, because I was able to pull up next to him, and I was trying to get his attention to pull over, but he was ignoring us. So the whole thing was being recorded, and then he came up and he said, this is gonna mess us both up. And I was like, how so? I was in the left lane passing you, and you hit us. He's like, well, I didn't have any outs. I'm like, that's not how the lane of travel works. And then he says, well, I'm just going to tell him that you came into my lane and hit me. And I was like, but I have 2 cameras. He was like, I don't care. I was like, all right, got it.
But then apparently he did admit, or at least tell the truth to the state trooper. So I don't know whether, and nobody wanted to look at the dash cam, but I mean, I do think.
Well, yeah, the trooper knew what happened.
Right. But I do think the dash camera helped that guy maybe realize that he couldn't lie, because the truth was going to come out because we had it all on camera.
So it says how bad it was damaged. So when his rear tire, the end of the trailer struck us, it actually hit our wheel, thankfully. So it broke all the lug covers. It broke the center cap that we had, and it hit the steps. So it took off paint right by the steps. There's a tire mark all up the side of the truck up towards the front bumper. It broke the corner light, and it actually took all the threads off of the lug studs.
Yeah. Well, and it hit the hood too, right?
It
did.
did.
Took the corner mark off the hood because that's technically all on the hood, right? And I think it went down to primer on some of the.
Did he give you the insurance info? No, because I didn't get out of the truck. The guy wanted to fight, and I wasn't really trying to fight on the side of 77 North. So I stayed in the truck. The trooper got all of both of our information and wrote it on the report. Yeah. So, what dash cam do you recommend? I like the Garmin because it's voice activated. I mean, somebody might have a better one out there. We use the Garmin, and it's voice.
65W?
Yeah, that's the older model. They do have newer ones. It's like
it's
a 66 or 67W, something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, that dash camera, 3 years old now? It's still pretty good.
All right, take care, Nomadic Brit. Thanks for stopping in. It's always a pleasure seeing you in there. Did he knock off your 1970 passenger side hood mirror? No, he didn't.
It would have been a great excuse to get new hood mirrors.
It was so solid that may have been what blew his trailer tire. Storm buddies, yeah, that's us. I think we're gonna get a good night's sleep. Once the sun comes up, I'm gonna probably start rolling tomorrow. If everything looks clear, we'll try to get on the other side of the storm.
I know there's supposed to be a little bit of a second wave to this storm.
It's supposed to be happening tonight, I believe.
So hopefully most of it happens tonight, and at some point tomorrow we'll be good to start rolling. I'd like to at least get down to Oak Grove, maybe, which isn't too far from us, but I'd like to move some.
We went from having about a half a day extra on this load to having the entire weekend.
4 days extra. Yeah. But
so it was supposed to deliver Friday.
Yeah.
And we picked it up Tuesday. We were going to deliver it Friday in Utah, but snow. And then so it's rescheduled until Monday.
But absolutely not where I ever expected to get shut down on this load. But I guess, it's winter. It's going to happen everywhere. But I really always expected Wyoming to be the major sticking point with this run. But this time the winter weather in the middle of the country got us.
Riding with Kev says, did I miss where you guys are? Yeah, we're in Indiana. I finished my drive shift. I was a little tired. I had about 45 more minutes of drive time left, but pulled in, found a spot because Liz wasn't awake yet. So I didn't want to wake her up. So I parked, and then she kind of woke up when I went in the back half of the sleeper, and we both looked at the weather and decided to maybe take a nap and see how the weather was.
Yeah.
Then we woke up, looked at the weather, and was like, yeah, it's not going to happen right now.
Yeah. So it was almost 8 Eastern when we decided to go ahead and let the agent know that it was either maybe southern routing or it just wasn't getting delivered Friday. But like I said, he's always really nice. So So he was understanding and said, "Let me call them, make sure it's good, but Monday should be fine." So first thing Monday, we will be there. Hopefully, waiting in Salt Lake over the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully we'll be there for a few days before we deliver.
So it's not that stressful now that we have the extra time because I mean probably by afternoon tomorrow they'll have most of it cleaned up and we can roll through without any issue.
Yeah, it's good to not actually be under a huge time crunch now that we had a day wasted.
We were actually going to be doing the team run thing, like run the truck back to back to back, but
we had good intentions.
Yeah.
And that was the other thing. This is a hazmat load, so got to call the chemical people for the first time.
Right.
Not that anything happened to our trailer. Our trailer, like the load, everything is 100% fine. But they just said we need to have that number for the report from them in case somebody ever wants to look at our bills, and we'll get in trouble if that's not there and you were in an accident. So I said, okay. But everybody that I talked to yesterday, from the safety guy at Landstar to the company that we're getting our truck from to the chemical spill guy, everybody was super nice. 911 lady was super nice. So shout out to all those people. They were great.
10 Count is trying to throw some shades.
Yeah.
You guys nap a lot. Change the name to Napping Couple Trucking. Hey man, when you get away from a mega carrier and your own dispatch, you can do whatever you want, sir.
All I read is jealousy in that comment.
We don't have to run the truck 24/7, sir. 16 degrees in Utah.
I don't know how cold it is here. It was in the 40s, 50s all day here. What part we just got rain.
What part of Utah are you in?
Other question I have. Well, no, maybe we won't go into that. But it's 30 degrees here. We are in a town that has a very weird name, but we won't go into that. I don't know how to say it even.
Not while we're under load.
Yeah, not while we're under load and all that. I won't make that
Napping
mistake.
couple. Come on, 10 Count. Don't come for us. You don't want the smoke. Dallas and snow scared me. Remember last year? Yeah. I think Dallas with 1 inch of snow is worse than like Wyoming with a giant blizzard, like 4 foot of snow.
Absolutely. That's the ice.
Well, actually, I don't know.
Too. It's not just
Wyoming
the snow.
doesn't. They're just like, hey, whatever you want to do. Just when it gets bad enough, we'll shut it all down.
Yeah, but it's the ice that gets you. Apparently the interstate is supposed to get super icy tonight, but we'll see how it goes tomorrow. If we could, like I said, if we could at least get a few hundred miles down the road, I'd kind of, I don't know, I'd like to move a little bit further west tomorrow.
Yeah, I would like to definitely progress the load, hopefully westward.
All right, we're going back. Take it back. So we had an accident during this run. Now there's a snowstorm. It's just not getting there, but we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't know what's going to happen yet. I would love to post the dash cam and then the video of the guy telling me that he was going to tell them that I hit his truck. And just the whole interaction, it was fantastic. But
it was pretty good.
One day I would like to release that potentially, but we have to see what we're going to have to do legally.
All that fun stuff.
South of Salt Lake. Okay. Selena.
Wind and Cheyenne for the first time was sketchy for me. Yeah, I did see Laramie and Cheyenne were supposed to get a little bit of winter weather today, but I really wasn't. Maybe earlier today, but I wasn't too concerned about it. It just kind of looked like normal Wyoming stuff. Was not expecting Missouri to come for me like this.
Yeah, Ross says wait until the claim is settled. Yeah, that was the idea, because if we have to take it to court, I'm sure.
As much as I would love to post the video.
Maybe I can post the audio? Just the audio?
I don't know. Like, I kept thinking about, we could blur out his plate, we could blur out his face,
we'll
but
wait.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. You'll have to take our word for it. Maybe I'll put a picture of some of the damage in the next video or something.
That's true.
Did you guys ever give the
clickbait.
truck a name? No,
No.
we don't really
No.
name the truck.
We come from the car world where we already don't name our cars. Like, we are not those people. So.
Oh, Mr. Ross has given us the inside scoop.
Yeah.
As a former claims adjuster.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I will.
Yeah. 100%. I've heard enough stories.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Madman, what's up, buddy? If you guys went through training at the same time, who got the higher scores? Did Prime keep track? Well, to be fair, when we went to because when we went through, you go to Missouri, you get your permit in Missouri at the time, and Liz actually got her permit first. I had to go back a second day and get retake. I don't remember what section I missed, but
yeah. So to be fair, what happened was we both used the CDL prep app, and I knew to go in to select the different sections to study by, and I apparently did not pass this along to my significant other, and he was studying one section, the main section, so he passed that no problem. And I was like, yeah, what about like the tanker section and everything? He didn't know what I was talking about, so he got it the second time though. And then, I mean, I don't even remember the points for like the backing and stuff. I didn't do great, but I passed the first time.
Yeah.
You know, nobody even cares if you pass it the first time. Nobody in the real world asks you, but
that's what I try to tell all the new people when they're so worried about it. Like,
yeah,
there's literally
trifecta.
Yeah, there's never going to be a time somebody is going to ask you how many tries did you have to take to get your CDL test done. Nobody cares.
But we both
don't hit my truck while you're backing in. That's
right.
it. That's the only requirement.
Man, but we both did pass the actual license test the first time.
Yeah,
which is all I really cared about. Which even that, we were like, it doesn't actually matter. We could always go back and retake it. But
I'm from Northern Virginia myself. How's Landstar freight around there, guys? It really depends on what you're considering Northern Virginia, because and also how okay are you with deadheading?
Yeah.
I mean, we usually set about a 200-mile range when we're leaving the house to get good freight.
I'm trying to think. So Northern Virginia can be one of two things. There's Winchester, which there's quite a bit of good freight. I'd say in like a 50-mile radius of Winchester. But if you're talking about like Woodbridge and DC and all that, I'm not really sure because we don't go over there.
There is a lot of freight and it does pay well, but you have to deal with all that traffic.
Yeah, and also out of Richmond. I just feel like Virginia in general has a lot of good freight.
It does.
We tend to take the stuff from Southern Virginia.
The Virginia freight isn't a big triangle.
Yeah.
So if you're up here and you need to be down here, it's not the most direct route to get there. Let's put it that way. So you just have to be okay with deadheading a little bit, and yeah, plenty of good freight out there.
Yeah, I've been happy though because I'd say with reefer, there really wasn't much of anything going on Virginia in or out. But drive-in, it's been pretty good.
Well, I think with reefer, that was just what Prime contracted. I think there is a lot of reefer freight out there.
That's true.
Yeah, riding with Kev says, you know what they call it? You know what?
Graduated last from medical school. Still a doctor?
Yeah. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong.
You know what you call the guy who graduated last from medical school?
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly.
Trucker Rob, formerly known as Prime Trucker Rob. What's up, buddy? I know you're enjoying that home time. I guess if you made it out of that hotel room before that snowstorm, actually.
It's true. That's a good question.
Yeah. The better half.
I think Springfield was on the lower end.
Hey, thanks for that super chat.
Thanks.
Mr. Trucker Rob. You know what? I would give you advice any day.
How you gonna call anyone late there, Rob?
Oh, no, I think he was saying he was fashionably late.
Yeah, he was fashionably late. Oh no,
Oh, I
no.
wish. I
I
tried.
wish too.
I tried. He didn't come talk to us first.
We could have given him all the tips and tricks.
Right. That's all right. He got the hard part right now.
Yeah.
Out of the way. Getting a truck in this market is the hard part. You can try every company out. At this point, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
You,
kind of excited to see where he's going and
yeah,
how that
yeah,
is.
definitely.
Honestly.
I don't know if he's
Yeah, I don't want to
dropped
spill the beans.
that nugget in his videos yet, but I'm really excited to see a different option out there and how well it does. Yeah.
Owner op thing.
Oh, he said he got out 2 days ago. That's good, man. If you were leaving like today, I don't think.
Landstar Kev.
Landstar Kev, yeah. Yeah. Come on, man. We can get you a truck, Kev.
Don't you take payment by Amazon gift card, Sozo?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, Deadhead is not a problem. I'm coming from Prime.
Absolutely. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Absolutely. That was our thought. We do not care about Deadhead.
I will say there's a lot of people that are not okay with Deadhead. They want to load really close, but if you've come from, I'm going to assume any of the mega carriers, but specifically Prime Reefer, like you're okay with 200-300 mile deadheads. Yeah. We do keep it to a minimum, but I mean, if you can deadhead 200 miles and pick up a significantly better load, I mean, we'll do that all day.
I do open up the search sometimes just to see what's out there, but most places we go, it's not much of a deadhead at all. But there was a couple of areas, I think specifically in Wyoming, that we had to deadhead quite a bit when we were first at Landstar. But we're just bumbling around, but I think we're still making pretty good money, just not really knowing what we're doing.
I mean, we're figuring it out, but we're not really into running like a specific lane yet. We're still trying all the flavors, seeing what ones we like.
This load right here is probably
definitely
this is the load that we have done the most.
If we could find a load coming back consistently, I would do this every single week.
That fireworks load going to South Carolina was the best. I'm like, can we just do that loop? I would do that loop all day long. But
any Cali loads yet? Johnson's Logic just came from there in Las Vegas. We have, so most of the time there are a lot of good Cali loads, just not quite good enough for us to want to haul hazmat into California on purpose.
Yeah.
And the really good ones that we do see are like something's either doesn't line up, like the time that we're delivering doesn't line up with the pickup time for the good loads. So we haven't found a very compelling reason to go to California yet, but they are out there, just hasn't lined up with us.
Yeah. Favorite part of the country to drive?
I like 15 going through like the little part of Arizona and all the way up.
Yeah, definitely out west. I mean, California is not much fun with all their stuff in 55, but
Utah,
definitely love the west side of the country. But we tend to stay on the East Coast for the most part right now, just because it keeps us out of a lot of the weather that we're shut down in right now. And we make really good money on the East Coast, but we do miss the long runs.
You can only run from the storms for so long. Now the storm's like covering half of the country, so where are you going to go? You might as well get paid well.
We dodged the one when we were going up to New York perfectly.
We did
perfectly, and we usually do. We have pretty good. We usually do pretty well dodging the storms.
Have you guys made it to SLC yet? Man, we picked up yesterday. I drove my whole drive shift except for like an hour or something like that.
Yeah.
And we pulled in.
Getting hit like an hour in.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, we made it to Indiana. We were gonna switch, but we looked at the weather and it was starting to snow. So we decided to give it a few hours and check again. It just kept getting worse, so we just shut it down. Oh, what do we have? What have I missed? Oh yeah. Also, I don't think you were in the room then, Rob, but we got sideswiped by a flatbed guy that wanted to use his trailer as a weapon and run us off the road, and we had to chase him down.
He was so angry.
Newfoundland, you got a boat ride. Who are you talking to?
Who is he talking to? How's the weather up there? Cold. Well, actually, no, it's not even that cold. But we are just east of the storm that's passing through. But we wanted to shut down before we were forced to shut down. So
Yeah. So
it's just a lot of rain here.
when I pulled in here, the weather was it was 53 degrees last night at like 1 in the morning, but another like 100 miles west, and it was starting to snow and blizzard.
Yeah.
Weapons of minor inconvenience, destruction. Yeah, luckily his tire caught our wheel, and our lug studs did most of the damage to his tire. He just couldn't pull away. I saw him downshifting, and like smoke was pouring out of the stacks, but he just couldn't pick up enough speed loaded with a blown tire.
So I was saying, I think in the Discord chat yesterday, that to us it felt like, we were like chasing him down, but to everybody else we probably looked like two snails like racing along, because it was like through the mountains. So we weren't actually going that fast or anything, but it's just like us trying to not let him just get away. But it's not that we were out there like,
oh, and then to top
crazy.
it all off, this man had his kid in the truck. He decided to get real reckless with a small child in the truck.
It was his kid.
Yeah. No assumptions, but
yeah. So what was it?
Zot. Hey, buddy, what's up, man?
I
said I made it. Any plans to do something to your Peterbilt upgrades as far as accessories? Are y'all a big fan of chicken lights? Nah, not on aero trucks. I don't really care for them. If we had a hood truck, it'd probably be like drop bumper and maybe a few lights here and there.
Still the front lip?
Yeah, so we're gonna do some basic stuff. We're gonna change out the hood mirrors eventually. We're gonna get a front lip that was on the Epix package.
Yeah.
They have a nice front lip.
Yeah.
Just do a little bit of stuff, nothing crazy.
So maybe when we visit the body shop, I might ask about the front lip availability these days. Because last time we checked, they said they didn't even know when they were going to be available for trucks that weren't being ordered with them.
Yeah. Did you see any fallen trees? I did not, but we, like I said, we didn't intentionally run into the bad weather.
Yeah.
Drop a like to help out the algorithm. Yeah, thank you, Ross. Thanks. Yeah, every little bit helps, right, guys? Get a Falcon Eye camera system for the hit and run. I believe so.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But luckily you had the GoPro all set up.
Oh, I just realized that was Miguel. He said I hear you on that for the hood mirrors. I'm still trying to adjust those mirrors. Yeah.
They're so bad.
I don't know why.
I mean, they're not bad. Like, they work, but
I don't know. Well, his aren't. They're
oh, that's true.
So his hood mirrors are like facing down, so you can see like.
I forgot about that.
You could look at your own wheel as it's turning.
Go ahead and replace them.
I don't know why.
They're ugly, but they work. Yeah. So
they do. And now we have to take the truck in to get a little bit of paint work and stuff.
Maybe one day our expenses will slow down and we'll be able to.
Yeah, luckily nothing was too damaged.
Yeah.
What's your favorite car? That's a loaded question. There's a lot of favorites. There's like obtainable cars. Yeah. There's dream cars. There's like things that you'll never own but you like. My favorite car that I've owned has been the GTO.
Yeah.
Could you lean forward to help out your reading, Travis? Are you joking me?
What?
Look, man, I'm old.
What?
Think you'll need alignment? I don't think so. It felt decent. I mean, I drove 600 miles. Well, probably after that, like 400 miles. So
Yeah.
I mean, it felt the same. I guess we can see if there's any tire wear, but
I'd like another free alignment. What's
right, yeah, we'll probably have them align it and send the bill over. But favorite car, one that runs. Yeah. If we keep putting down the running cars to do stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we just bought a new transmission for the truck that we don't technically need yet, but eventually we'll get a new motor for it. But yeah, my favorite car, like my dream car, would probably be the first generation NSX. It's always been my dream car, but I don't know if I'll ever own one.
Peyton says, I knew it. I figured it was a GTO. Yeah. So the one in the picture, I actually owned it
A long time ago now.
I bought it in 2009 and sold it 2013, I believe. And then we bought it back last summer, same one, low miles, and it was running and driving. And then we took it down to put a supercharger on it.
And we said, "This will be fast,"
and it hasn't
fast.
left since then.
The sidewall could be compromised. I mean, the tire looks fine.
Yeah, he said to replace the steer. The sidewall could be compromised. Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility, but
think we could get some new steers out of this.
Did the other driver receive a citation? I'm not sure. I got to call the trooper. Everybody involved has asked me that same question, and I don't know.
Now.
I would imagine so. If you cross over the center line and you strike another truck, I believe, at the very least, failure to maintain lane.
Matt didn't get anything on his CSA stuff, but hopefully the other driver receives some sort of citation because, I mean, come on, you can't break the law like that.
I mean, the officer did assign the blame or liability or whatever the professional term is. So I would assume he ticketed him.
Yeah.
That's typically how they assign the blame in accidents. If one side gets a ticket, then it's usually they're definitely at fault. And then the insurance company likes to use that. Is stuck on the shop waiting on parts or something else. Who is? We're not. We're waiting for the weather. Yeah, we stopped before the blizzard.
Truck's drivable. How do you guys deal with the accident? Call Taylor Lancer first. So we called 911.
Yeah.
Who eventually got us over to the state police. And then after all that was done, while we were waiting on the side of the road for the trooper to get there, I called Landstar. And I will say the one great thing about the sitting duck policy is it makes me way more cognizant of calling Landstar to let them know that we're on the side of the road and hey, we were in an accident. So that guy was getting the whole report and everything written up. Jay. Thanks, Jay. He was really nice. He was getting the report.
Landstar has entered the chat.
And then, so we called Landstar.
Yeah, called Landstar. Called Tel.
And then we called
Chemtrack.
Oh, Chemtrack, yeah.
Then the insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was hidden and he was running, that's a crime. Yeah, so that's where we were as well. But by the time, because the state trooper did not stop us while we were chasing them, the guy did pull over eventually when I was going to go in front of him and slow down to like force him off to the shoulder. And oh yeah, okay. And so he ended up stopping, and then the state trooper and I were talking, and I'm like, yeah, this guy like hit us, and then he fled, and he only stopped because he couldn't get away from us. He's like, yeah, unfortunately, because I pulled up and you were both stopped, whether it was his choice to stop or the tire caused him to stop, he still stopped. So
Yeah.
it wasn't a hit and run because he ran until he couldn't run and then stopped. So
Yeah. I was a little disappointed by that, but I
Yeah.
understand it. I get it. Yeah, it was a lot of calling, but it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was all the appropriate parties that you got to call.
Yeah.
And everybody was super nice, so I have no
Yeah.
complaints.
Oh, and then every single person at Landstar corporate has called my phone asking. They
Loss prevention.
Yeah, they ask if we're okay, but that was like
Yeah.
first it was like, is the load good? Everything good with the load?
Oh,
Wait, was anybody hurt?
Yeah.
Y'all good?
She's like, that's fine. I was just worried about you guys. I was like,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, you were just worried about the cargo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all good though.
But they've all been super nice, so no complaints here. But just
Miguel meant the GTO in the shop. No, man, we took it down. We did all the work to it. Yeah.
For a year.
Yeah.
But
all we have left is the clutch and fuel pump.
And we have decided to go a different route with the computer on it, because we're going to save the computer that we were going to put on the GTO for the truck, which simplifies the GTO. So hopefully it'll all be running in together much sooner than anticipated.
Hopefully. Is there any dash cam footage by any chance? Yes, but I don't think I'm going to post it in a video until the legal dealings are over.
So check us out like a year from now.
But I can send it to you, Miguel.
Yeah.
You can check it out.
Yeah.
But
hit us up on that Discord.
Landstar is worried more about their CSA scores. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The safety guy that we called actually did care if anybody was injured and stuff, but the cargo people the next day were definitely
she was sweet.
Concerned about the cargo.
She was sweet. Well, she was like, "Oh, that's good. I was just worried about you guys." I'm like, just worried about us, not about the cargo that you're calling about.
What's up, Brian?
My hip hurts.
Old lady. See, Ross still plays Pokemon Go.
I do too.
You could be friends on Pokemon Go.
Are we friends on Pokemon Go? Probably not. I don't know.
Ross doesn't talk to people.
I don't know. I hunt shinies. That's my only mission in life now on Pokemon Go.
We are at a truck stop in Indiana, about, I think it's like 100 miles away from St. Louis.
That sounds right.
Something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like that. What? You didn't know that I played? Or are we talking about something else? I can't keep up.
Yeah, you didn't know that you played, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Why not, Miguel? Gonna make fun of me? So, when Pokemon first, when Pokemon Go first came out, that was the summer that we got married, and I ended up in the hospital. And Matt was so sweet because he'd buy all the lures for the Pokestops around the hospital, so I could play from the bed before or after my surgery. Anyway, I just thought it was sweet. So don't make fun of Pokemon Go. I still love it. He stopped playing like that fall or whatever, but I still like it.
It happens. Yeah, Soza with the plug for the Discord. Anybody that's in here that's not already in the Discord, if you want to know more about like rates and just owner op stuff, we
hit up the Discord.
Yeah, just join that Discord, man. There's a lot of somebody's like green APU. I hate you. Yeah, there's a lot of information out there. Tons of cool people.
I'm gonna start charging for people mentioning green APU.
You guys are live and I'm watching a movie with the wife. Stay warm tonight. We're on vacation this week.
I go to
Prime to lease next week. Nice. Congrats, man. Ooh, let's see. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior green APU? Yes.
I cannot wait until the day that we can say we have a green APU and people can stop asking us.
Hey man, if more people hit that super chat,
Right.
we'll get one even faster.
If anybody wants to bug Green APU about getting us
Right.
an APU, that's also a welcome idea.
Right. Let's go on their YouTube
Right,
channel
let's
and
bug
blast them.
them
Have
about
you heard
giving
about
us
No
a
Luck
Green
Trucking?
APU. Right. I think that's the better way to go.
And you can totally lurk and not get kicked out. Yeah, there's a ton of people that have joined and have never said a word.
It's very true. It's very true. Green APU partnership coming up.
I
I
need
don't
a
know that we're a
ban
big
hammer
enough
in here.
channel for that.
Who do you need to
Ban
ban,
hammer in
Sozo?
here. Who?
You can't kick people? I thought I gave you the... You have a blue wrench, man. Kick away. South Bend, Indiana.
What? I think that's not. I don't even know where we are.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, I don't know where we are compared to
I don't know where that is in relation to where we are. You know what? Actually, no. South Bend's up on 80, isn't it? So we are way south of you.
Yeah, we are south.
Yeah. South Bend, because we always go through there when we're going through Chicago.
10-hour break, Greenville, North Carolina. That's probably one of the few places that doesn't have snow currently. Oh, so said ban everyone that says green APU. It's all good. It's all good. Oh man, it's funny. People from our old home don't even know that there's a giant blizzard that's sweeping across the country. Oops.
Yeah, I think my mom warned me about another one that was supposed to hit the Northeast this week, and then I don't know. I guess I was kind of slacking on monitoring the Midwest, but I just looked at Wyoming. I was like, oh, Wyoming looks good. Let's take it.
What are you gonna do? We would have taken it anyways.
Yeah, we would have taken it anyways. It's okay. It's okay. I was just hoping to get it there Friday so then we could relax the weekend and then get something good out Monday morning. But that's not going to work. So we'll see what we get back to the East Coast. Got to get home.
How much snow do you have there? 0 so far, I believe.
Yeah, it's just rain here. Yeah. We're probably about 80 or 100 miles from where the snow actually is. But at some point, everybody just starts shutting down. So you got to, it's like playing, what was it? What's the game with the chairs?
Musical chairs?
Yeah, musical chairs. Everybody plays musical chairs, so.
Yeah, we were north.
Have you heard about Landstar's top recruiters? Meet No Luck Trucking.
Wow.
That's
all
great.
Right.
I
Fair,
like it.
Yeah, we are near the Illinois border, so we got to get through Illinois, and I got snowed in. Riding with Kev. Where are you now? Somebody said that you had a new company.
Riding with Kev.
Yeah. Where did you end up?
First orientation.
First load Friday.
Orientation gets snowed in.
Johnson's Logic says he might go live depending on when we wrap up. When do you want us to wrap up, man? When do you want to do a live? We can cut this at an hour.
Yeah. And that might have been the storm that my mom was talking about there in Pennsylvania. When's Landstar gonna start cutting y'all?
That's what I'm saying. When's Landstar gonna cut us in for the recruiting, right? Oh, he's not mentioning the company. Oh, that's fair. I don't blame him.
Fair enough.
We have a giant trailer that has a blue star, so we couldn't really hide where we were going.
You know what, though?